Well, gonna do a little bit of side work here on the drift car tonight. Kind of feel like messing with this though tonight, just take it easy. I got myself a 3-port boost controller and some new vacuum line, so we're gonna get this factory boost controller taken out of here because I meant to take it out before we started tuning, but running into some things with tuning where once we start adding boost to it, it just only wants to make 18 psi. So I'm going to just go ahead and just swap this onto here and still check over a bunch of other stuff. Mainly because I want the 3-port on here. It wasn't really intended to keep the factory boost controller, so I'm going to get to installing that. And then I want to jack up the rear end because I also confirmed. I sent iWire an email and shout out to their customer service for being awesome. They got back to me within like 30 minutes of sending an email and was able to confirm that I can use their wheel speed sensor kit to hook up to my rear wheel speed sensor so that it can accurately read off of the rear wheels. So gonna also look into that because I'm pretty sure when I put these hubs together, I took the tone ring off the hub, being a Nimrod, because my white car that these came off of doesn't have ABS. So for some reason I just put everything together going, oh, it's never gonna have ABS, and now it's on a car that, well, still doesn't have ABS, but now needs to utilize that tone ring for the wheel speed. So yay, I now get to find out if my passenger rear has a tone ring in it. So wish me luck. I'm really doubting it does, but never know. I get lucky once in a while with my own stuff. So gonna jack it up, pull the wheel off, and see if I can figure that out and find out what parts I got to acquire for that. But should be able to just to relocate the wheel speed sensor to the rear. And the reason I'm going to use the right rear is because everything with the kit is kind of associated to the passenger side. The best access holes going through my firewall are on the passenger side. The wheel speed sensor, or the speed sensor plug, is really close to the passenger side. So, and with how they give me the length of wiring they give me, there's a chance that I actually might be able to get it pretty close to the rear and not have to extend anything. So, which if I do, it will be on the wheel speed sensor side, not the iWire side. I will adapt the other side to work with it, but I still have to also switch the plug around. So that was my other question: can I just switch the plug and be okay with it? And the answer is yes. So that is great to know. We're going to start messing around and get that all figured out. So I don't think I'm going to film myself installing the boost controller. If anybody wants to know what you hook a 3-port up to, I've got myself a little cheat sheet here. So that's what's your your boost controller is being hooked up to. So on this one, the ports are labeled. So I'll set it there. So you got port 1, 2, and 3. And just hook it up accordingly. So yeah, gonna get that on there quick, get this thing jacked up, and I'll just check in with what I find when I'm done with that. So heck yeah, gonna get right to it. Ain't that right, dog? Where'd you put your ball at? Oh, good boy.
A few moments later.
Alright, well, making good progress here. Boost controllers all hooked up, plumbed in. Looks real nice, nice and clean. I really am enjoying how this somewhat tucked engine bay looks in this car. It's really fun to keep everything looking nice and tidy. So everything comes out of it, runs down, and then feeds to where it needs to feed without being obvious. So very happy with that. Might take it for a drive tonight, might not. I don't know. Don't really feel like getting pulled over, so might just sit in the driveway tonight. But another good news, this right-hand rear hub has a tone ring for my wheel speed sensor still. So, mint. Good to go. So, I think we're going to go over to Brandon's car and we're going to steal some wheel speed sensors from him. So, yeah. Since I think he has the only car with rear knuckles that has wheel speed sensors that I could take. So, got to find where he put his knuckles at, but pop them out of there. Pop one in the back of the car while it's up in the air and start getting some stuff done on there, and we'll get that relocated and hope for the best on that. So start doing that now.
10 seconds later.
Well, car's back on the ground. We didn't get very far on this rear wheel speed sensor. Got the one pulled out of Brandon's car and all ready to go in here with the new end and all that on it. And turns out the rears are left and right specific for how they bolt in. So I now am either going to try and get one out of my old original wagon that's hiding way back in the weeds over there. I'm either going to try and get one out of that one, or I'm just going to order one. So we'll see how much one is to devote my motivation. Look at Diesel dog, he's just happy over there in the sun. Ha ha ha, you're a big boy. But see what happens. Not too sure if we're gonna do that or buy one. So
1 week later.
got a Carl back over here today. We're gonna be playing with the drift car some more. I put a 3-port boost controller on it the other day, and I think it's managing its boost finally. When I drove it, it was making 0 duty cycle, basically just 10 psi, would open the wastegate, and you just didn't feel like it had boost. But the thing still rips. So we're gonna go back a couple of revisions, get it flashed on here, and take this thing for a drive, see what all happens with it, and hope for the best. Maybe do some more tuning tonight. Haven't messaged our guy about it tonight, so might not make it any farther, but we can at least get a game plan and a base idea of whether or not this thing is going to hold the boost we want to hold. So going for a test drive?
Yes, sir.
Nice. So gonna get this thing warmed up and hit the road.
A few moments later.
How's the car feel?
took me a little feeler.
Yeah. The second one, you were like max lock, max lock, max lock.
I was just letting her float.
Got to.
Power comes in perfect.
Yeah, no. It sounded like it wanted it. It sounded like it didn't struggle. It was very happy for you to like.
It was natural.
Yes.
Yes. It was natural for me to let off and be able to get back into it. That first let off where I kind of almost gripped back up and then it boosted, that was more my mistake than the car's mistake, just for me trying to feel out the car.
Yeah. Well, that was the first time you've like done that.
Yeah. That's my first time judging proximity to go around something in it.
Right.
With power.
With all the RPM, with all the boost.
Oh.
That was a nasty little burnout right
She just whipped it sideways,
That thing
dude.
that was clean and wasn't running the lane, and she was fucking happy. She's fired up, folks. Yeah, she's happy.
Woo! Well, we are home. Car is feeling absolutely awesome. Unfortunately, it has started raining, so that's probably going to be the end of tuning for tonight. It's not going to make much sense to go tune in the rain when she's just going to blow the tires off, so gonna pick this up hopefully tomorrow maybe or another day, but gonna contact our tuner and tell them that we're now holding the proper boost, let them know we put a 3-port on it, and get a couple more revisions just to make sure we're fully dialed in and ready to go. So feeling minty, I'm getting the itch for this thing. I'm excited.
The next day.
All right, drift car's warming up for tuning session number 3 officially. Hopefully going to be our last session. Got this thing holding 15 pounds pretty solid last night, so it's time to go through it, do some pulls, and get everything cleaned up. And heck yeah, gonna be a little bit different though. We're not going to be able to film as much for YouTube because we got to use my phone for all of it today. Carl had a phone incident, so we got to take over with mine for everything. So not gonna have as many clips, but we'll still do our best to show what's going on and check in on it. So time to go hit some back roads and get to a spot where we can safely do some pulls with this thing. And cross our fingers we don't see the unspoken. So let's get to it. we gotta wait 45 minutes. Like, damn. So, yeah, I guess we'll just head back to my house now and
Charge the laptop some more.
charge the laptop some more. She'll be minty by 45 minutes at least, so.
Yep.
Head on back and head back out of here in a little bit, so we'll be back.
A few moments later.
Well, since we've got 40 some minutes to kill, I think we're gonna play around with making a little duct to get some colder air into our intake. Carl's been noticing the intake temps are getting not extremely warm, but they're warm enough to not be ideal.
It could be,
So,
it could be a lot cooler.
Yeah,
It could definitely
it's not getting enough outside air because it's like
It's
68 degrees.
feeling like fall out here.
Yeah, it's feeling like fall at the moment,
Leaves
so
are changing colors pretty soon.
I don't feel there's any reason we should really be seeing above the 130 intake air temp out of there, maybe?
I mean, like,
I don't know.
I have
Where's it reading from, though? Is it reading like this intake, or is it reading from the intercooler? Where does that read from?
That is a very good question.
Yeah.
I do not have the answer to.
Either way, I'm sure getting cooler air into here is going to do
Yeah. I
Oh,
would assume
something.
it's probably coming from the
But either way, we're going to play around, make a little cardboard duct on the bottom of here to try and redirect the air into the intake. So, I don't know. See what happens. See what the hell we can come up with.
346 minutes later.
Well, came up with a ghetto-looking version 1 of a scoop to get her pushed down in. But lines up pretty darn good. Gotta see if I can get an angle on there. Directing air at it. So, yeah, see what comes out of it. Carl will be watching the computer, see if we can get any lower temps out of her, just for the heck of it. So,
I bet it makes a difference.
yeah, it's got to do something. There's going to be air going right to it now, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But we're still waiting for our next revision. So hopefully we will be back soon.
3,000 years later.
Well, it has turned dark again. Lost our daylight, but getting a revision all set up here. Talked to the man himself. He asked us what we're looking for power now, so told him we're going 15 psi. I want to play fairly conservative, and the little bit of 15 psi we've gotten to play with yesterday, holy crap, was it a lot of fun. So I think that's going to be a good level for now for me to learn the car, and if we want to go any farther, we can put head studs in the motor just to be safe, maybe turn it up a bit, but I think 15 psi is going to be a fun, ripping power level for this thing. So we're going to go do some more logs. It's gotten dark, so I think I'm just going to make updates as we go along through this. So yeah.
Hit it. All right, here we go. Give her. All right, here we go.
Well, got the homemade dome light stood up there, waiting for another revision currently. Things are cleaning up very well after our last pull. We are looking really good, and we can 100% confirm the little intake piece we made to the filter is doing 100% improvement. We are
For sure.
now running ambient temperature when we're cruising around and, well, doing a pull.
Yep.
So,
The faster you go, the colder it gets.
Heck
Slower
yeah.
you go, the hotter it gets. It's working just fine.
heck yeah. So,
Working very well.
revision 1 was pretty good. Just got to work on maybe angling it more towards the filter and make a version of that for Duncan to try and 3D print, and that's going to be sick because I didn't expect it to do that much for just a couple pieces of cardboard thrown together. So that's a huge improvement. So we're going to do some waiting, get another revision in this thing, and get a couple more pulls done, and I think we're looking good here tonight.
Yeah.
We got ourselves a ripper.
Probably like one or two more, and I bet you
Hell yeah.
that she's pretty much set up.
We're going to be money. So check in once some more excitement happens.
10 seconds later.
Well, quite unexpected. We haven't moved. We haven't put any more revisions in the car.
Haven't done a damn thing.
The sauce master says that we are fucking good to go. He thinks it looks really good, so he told us to go have some fun with it and get back to him if we do run into any problems. So we're gonna go for a nice little cruise. I guess I'm gonna set the phone up now and go have a little bit of fun with it, but still just be easy on it. We don't need to beat the shit out of it too hard on the street.
Nice little leisurely, quote unquote, leisurely stroll here.
Go have a nice stroll in her and get home safely for the night. So, heck yeah, let's go have some fun. I can honestly say that this car is terrifying.
Seems like a pretty good time.
Oh my god.
Seems like a very good time.
What a good car. Thing is, I don't know, there's nothing to complain about. It's running great. The numbers look awesome. Like, it can only get better from here. I mean, there's a lot of things to do to this car yet, so. Gonna keep doing what we can, but for now, that is our final tuning session. Thing is ready to rip. Get myself a handbrake in here and off to the track we go. Fucking cool.